And the thing is, I never truly get to understand why people have the audacity to comment their inversion, excuse me, upon my videos. Because a lot of people have this sense of idol worship that, well, because it's reflecting kind of crazy. A lot of people have this sense of idol worship that will never make sense to me, and it's truly just jigaboo activity that many tap dancing, pale costume kissing kinfolk will do who look just like me and resemble my skin color, but not realizing that you prove my point, Raleigh Money. Not only just that, you named yourself after the illusion that you will never attract into your life because that's your main focus in life. Not only just that, you don't have a profile picture. And I went on your profile, you only have 14 subscribers. So you have a YouTube channel to consume Luciferianism. And it's one or two things. Either you're just an unconscious being that doesn't know themselves, or you could just be this inverted woman right here playing on a burner account because I did tag some of y'all's favorite celebrity. And I'm not afraid to tag people because you know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. And that's really the thing. The people who can't comprehend shit like this, you can't bring any light to your mind. You all you can sit is within the void of the thought that you lose continuously because you're too infatuated by the things that your country has taught you or your favorite influencer has gotten you to believe. But you never question about the things that other societies have taught these beings to teach you. That's why people are under this entire fabrication of mind control. The same exact beings who feed on our people still to this day. The same exact beings who worship Lucifer. The same exact beings who aped and trafficked and molested and genetically altered your family. You watch the same exact entities who've been put through the same exact trauma go right into the exact same door that has gotten our ancestors depleted from this dimension. And people like this prove my point every single day. This how you know Vaughn popping off. Motherfuckers making videos like this. And the whole entire time, people got to realize you prove my point because for one, when you sell out, what happens? Niggas say shit like this. So you prove my point. You basically understand that this influencer that you look up to is a grown-ass woman playing as a man. She sold her morals and her values and got buck broken. You basically said getting buck broken is making it in life. You basically said getting emasculated by a Zionist parasitic ancient bloodline and not only just sacrificing your morals to them, but giving up your family, your friends, your creativity, basically your pure consciousness to them is making it in life. You're a sellout as well. So it makes sense on why sellouts will support sellouts. I mean, because for one, you have money in your name. Your main priority is getting money. And that's why you have it right next to you because somebody has taught you how to scam people out of their existence, not knowing that all you're doing is just telling on yourself by the deceivers that have taught you what you should idolize as well to get you in them doors that a brainwashed influencer has done upon themselves. I don't believe in clones, but niggas don't look the same for no reason. The enemy, the opposition, Luciferians they don't look as intelligent as you think, but they masquerade like they're just regular people or just regular influencers or content creators. The whole entire time, their gematria will tell you what they are afraid to show. And people are afraid to show the truth because they don't understand the hierarchy that many of these people follow. I gave y'all 18 reasons or 18 symbolisms in part one, and y'all also got part one to how many likes does that video have right now? I know it's over 15. Yeah, y'all got that at 22 likes. So I'm going to deliver part two to you all because you clearly understand. And it's only one person out of these people who understand what I'm talking about. Excuse me. That's why people can't say shit. Excuse me. Like you can't hate on what the hell I'm saying because I'm not a hater. And hate does not consume my entire existence. So it's not to sit here and bash this grown ass woman for what she's portraying. But my thing is stop getting on the internet and fucking lying about who you are. We already told you that this, for example, to tell that someone's a Freemason. Look at their feet. Look at the foot symbolism. You can't make this shit up. The right foot right here behind the left foot. Is this not what we see right here? But the angles look different. It doesn't matter. Looks are deceiving. Your perception is your reality. So you're teaching yourself to go against what the truth is basically telling you in plain sight. And people are afraid to see the symbolism in plain sight. That's why these beings do this shit for no reason. Not only just that, let's go back to my other documents. Because you all love Baphomet inversions for some strange reason. I really never understood that or understood it, but let's see here. So I think I got that picture. I'm not sure if I do or not. I know it's deep in this. Yeah, you all love this for some strange reason. And this is basically the person Raleigh Money. You're basically supporting Jesuit worship. And you're also supporting Baphomet inversion as well. You basically support this. You support all of this. So you are not only just a sellout, but you partake in Satanism and Luciferianism and transhumanism. So when AI and genetically modified human hybrids are plaguing the universe, you'll be a part of the problem. And you'll be lost within what you are mesmerized by because you are in love with this spell casting upon humanity. And people don't see how deep this shit get because they don't understand God. But you think as if you understand what God is, but you don't really fully, not only just, not only do people take the time to really admire the silence that follows God, but people don't sit here and question what these beings are mocking in the name of God. Because what God are you worshiping? You're telling me the Almighty allowed beings to get their genitalia either attached or depleted or taken off from their body and their vessel? And then they're going to society acting as if they're honoring citizens or honorable citizens? These people can walk around this dimension and lie, go viral, get into the music industry, and nobody questions why they gotten the attraction that they have gotten. What have they said to where their word is important more than the truth? So you're telling me you can sit here and lie and get on the internet and just record yourself and cap all day and nobody will realize? Well, damn, this shit sound easy as fuck. That means that these people have a manufactured lifestyle that people still idolize? People will buy their views, they'll pay for likes, they'll pay for followers, and you still support that? So you not only are not real to yourself, but you follow niggas who ain't even real to themselves either. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, birds of a feather flock together. So it makes sense of why the fake have to follow what the fake are portraying on the internet. Because the real or the authentic does not get posted, it does not get talked about, it does not get shared, it doesn't even get bothered by listening, or the listening ear does not bother to understand what the video is saying to itself because the video is talking about what it thinks but not what it wants to know, because what it knows still isn't even true. But somehow, some way, the being that's saying something behind the view or behind the video of the viewer is saying the truth for some strange reason, because why lie on the internet? That's what beings are prominent in doing in all of these fraternities and sororities. It's just that simple. You're pushing transgender humanism agendas that are meant to confuse and blur societal norms, men and women. So you're okay with people making testosterone supplements to alter the genetics of women who are playing as men. And you think as if that's masculinity. Oh, you made in life because niggas are telling the truth about you. You prove my point. You basically saying you support sellouts. Like people like you can't even see. You can't even see beyond these spectrums right here. Not saying that any of us can, but you can't even fathom how fried your brain or your neurological pathways are. And that shit's so disappointing to me. Niggas see life by their own view, but they can't even take a view of what these beings have told you about yourself. Majority of people, for one, there only is men and women. But majority of people are these categories right here. How is that possible? Not only just that, if you know about this shit and you still work for the people who have done this to your people, what does that make you? And then you basically saying, Raleigh Money, oh, if somebody's making videos like this, you made it in life. So having your gender altered at birth, or even when you're young, and then you're playing a character that's not even really you, is making it in life. Once again, people who comment continuously prove my point. Once again, you could have simply ignored this video or the last video. You could have simply blocked me, or you could have did whatever. But no, you told on yourself. So not only just that, you may basically be this, you could be this, you could be this, you could be that, you could be this. Or you could be that. Either way, you support this. So you are a part of the system. You're a part of the program and the problem. Not only just that, you can fight for our people every day, but make one post that goes against their black program, and many will do everything they can to discredit you. There are no friends in the conscious movement, just associates who accept you from their level of awareness until you no longer fit in their perception. You are a sellout. Excuse me, not only just that, you support this. You support the inversion of your gateways for consciousness. You accept that many people should knock down their conscious gateway of their crown enlightenment or the crown opening of the portal for the mind. You want people to close the lid on their thoughts and never question their higher self to where all they can do is partake in their lower ways and their lower desires and act upon that because you can get money attached to that or involved within your life because you are putting this on top of what you are becoming conscious in as far as your nature. So you are telling people to go into your lower ways and make that your heaven. That's why humanity will be in damnation because of people like this. You support children getting their gender. I don't even think this influencer that y'all support, I don't even think it's being knows that she's a woman. And she does know, she ain't gonna comment on it because if you do, what does that mean? You prove my point as well. Don't make me kill two birds with one stone. I already got one person who told the truth. And I don't know why you had the laughing emoji like you did something. I mean, you can't troll a troll. Not only just that, you basically just said everything I told not only just myself, but just the media, you basically said, no, that's really accurate. So I got to say something that goes against the truth in this video so that I can get my little likes and I can get my approval or validation from the influencer that I idolize. That's basically what you're doing. And not only just that, you once again support people who are transforming the utero. By the 8th week of pregnancy, the genitalia has not been formed yet, so they inject the opposite hormone. A blood test will reveal their testosterone presence in the mother's blood into the womb. So, etc. You support that. You support this as well. This is what you support. So I'm pretty sure you believe in the God. So you believe in the God, they're giving you a version of God, and you still look up to it. And not only just that, you're saying as if when people follow the realms or the knowing or information that these beings want you to embrace, you're saying to people, that's when you made it in life. That's how I know you'll always be broke. But you got money next to your name. Could never understand it or understood it or understand it or understood it. Not just that, this is basically the resemblance of who you are. I mean, let's see. Masonry is based on Judaism. Eliminate the teachings of Judaism from the Masonic ritual and what is left. The spirit of Freemasonry is the spirit of Judaism in its most fundamental beliefs. It is its ideas, its language, it is mostly its organization, the hosts which enlighten and support Israel. Its crowning will be that wonderful prayer house in which Jerusalem will be triumphal center and symbol. Freemasonry is a Jewish establishment whose history, grades, official appointments, passwords, and explanations are Jewish from beginning to end. Not only just that, if there was an actual real Jewish community, it would be black people are carbonated deities. And yet you are not a Jew. You are not black, you are not white, you are not Asian, you're not Dravidian, you're not Palestinian. You are not your color because you are transparent with yourself. And if you're not transparent, you will call yourself a color because you identify as your own ignorance. Masonic lodges are established all over the world to help us achieve our independence. Those pigs, the non-Jewish Masons, will never understand the final objects of Masonry. They're calling our people pigs, and yet people support people like this who are in Freemasonry. They're calling us pigs, and yet people still join the actual pigs, the beings that come from pigs. But that's called making it. Being dumb is making it in life, everybody. I hope you know if you sell your morals, if you get bug broken, if you get your subconscious mind thrown into the garbage, you made it in life. The same people who think of us as cattle or goyim think as if we don't know what they really know. So they won't even tell us what we know, even though we joined what we thought we knew with what they knew. And people who are younger are joining societies all because they want their voice to be heard. And they want to have information that nobody else has, supposedly. You can learn all this shit by literally just sitting with yourself, by focusing on you, doing things that satisfy your higher self without the internet's approval. But it sucks that Luciferians can't do that shit. So where little pawns or little meat riders that have no license will come into my comment section talking about that's how you know you made it in life. What the fuck does that even mean? How do you make it in this system that wasn't even meant for you? It's like you're cheering for somebody to get a noose around their neck. No wonder my people are oppressed. The things that people find important is the reason why they'll always be enslaved to themselves. Look at this. Freemasonry, Jesuits, Zionists, Vatican. You got people who work for the Vatican. And that's a flex of society? Shh. Unconscious, boy, unconscious. And this is the beings right here. So they'll deny, ignore, blame, rationalize, resist, hide, intention. Recognize, own, forgive, self-examine, learn, take action. But many people don't have this accountability loop. So they'll always stay in this victim loop right here. And that's their situation right there. So people like Raleigh Money, they'll ignore the truth, deny it when it's right in front of their face. They'll blame you for having somebody get into their come up or whatever. They'll rationalize their own lies and make you feel bad for your truth. They'll resist the lies they tell themselves by calling it the truth. Then they'll hide from you when you call them out on the bullshit that they basically proved you to be correct in. And once you correct yourself again by what they proved, now it's like their account goes bye-bye or they delete their channel. It's just like they just get wiped off this whole entire existence. Like, where do y'all go after you all say bullshit in my comment section? I feel like if you're gonna lie to yourself, I mean, not just that, you support people who suck on baby. Yeah, you, Raleigh Money. Yes, you, and your girlfriend, Vaughn. You all work for people and support people who suck on baby. Really? You're sucking blood from that. And you're okay with that. But wait, hold on. So, according to wait. Hold on, everybody. If you're new here, Celestial Rising, Divine Afternoon, and Successful Night to Alma Rogers watching this mindful message. It's your divine reflection, divine messenger, divine observation. And we are back with another. Oh, it's the wrong one. Hold on. We are back with another unfortunate event with somebody who tried it. This how you know Vaughn popping off. Motherfuckers making videos like this. According to Raleigh Money, this how you know you're popping off. This how you know you made it. You're popping off. According to Raleigh Money, you are popping off if you support and work for beings that suck the blood out of babies. That's the world we live in. Raleigh Money, by the way, that's why he won't show or she won't show her profile picture as herself. She has to have a red profile picture, letting you know that her blood is filled with illusions or delusions that the Zionist community has given us. This is, in fact, a Jewish practice. Even AI had to admit the truth. I wonder what happened to this post as well. Probably got deleted, probably got banned. I mean, this is crazy. This is what people join societies for. Do you not know that your higher ups, your oppressors that are oppressing you as the entered apprentice, you know that these people want the same resemblance as you in this form so that they can control their animalistic nature to put you under their own hypnosis to gain more energy from you? And the beings as well who they do this to? If you're a Freemason and you're watching this, don't even comment or don't even react to it. You'll be telling on yourself. And you can't sit here and say I'm wrong because if I'm wrong, That means that you haven't even climbed up the ladders of Freemasonry. So you don't even know what the fuck you even thought you knew. And if you do know what I'm talking about, you can't even comment on it because if you do, I'm going to make a video on you as well. So you fell for the bait. Welcome. You can't fool a fool. We were both born into this shit. And not only just that, niggas still don't know what they were born into. And you're an advocate for this shit. You love your family. Not saying that you can't love your family, but you support them and what they do. Is family still family if they support this and defend it like it's their own practice? Mm, very weird, huh? How transgenders are developed in utero, trans world from the top down, elites, royalties, celebrities, politicians, NBA players, famous doctors, and judges down to public figures, just to name a few. Crazy, bro. Excuse me. Like y'all support pedophiles. Basically, all these people, excuse me. And the thing is, too, the inverts, they had the same exact program. It's like clockwork with these people. They'll go to social media route. They'll go on that shift or that wave of having their spiritual videos talking about the system being for change and all that. Next thing you know, they stop posting that content and they start doing the whole life coach, motivational mentor route. And then they just start leeching off of that, then they get into music because that really isn't working anymore because you change your ways. Now you're going into music and it's just like your music sounds the exact same. But yet, wait a minute, why do y'all go into the music industry? What are you really looking for real? Because why not just make music for yourself? Why do you need to get into the attention span of entities that only want what you can do for the mind control of others? Oh, you want to put others under mind control makes sense on why you want to do music because what's the point of using music with words when you can just you do it with some sound? When you can just do it with some sound. So that's the crazy part. It's like you support people who scamming the ones that they should have been fucking with genuinely. Like you support this. You support somebody who's becoming a man who's going through bug breaking. You support this shit. Raleigh money. Somebody who's making songs. Somebody who's trying to act like they're hard because they had a story that's supposed to mean something to somebody who went through the same exact thing. Niggas can manufacture their whole entire story on the internet and people will believe their story times because it's them doing it. You support people, Raleigh money, and anybody else watching this video. Any influencer who has made it in life, I'm not sitting here saying that you cannot make it without selling your morals because you can make it and get paid without selling your morals. I'm speaking from experience. You don't have to shake hands or do a false team bargain with secret societies. You don't have to sit here and talk to Freemasons. You don't got to sit here and talk to intelligent agencies or even councils. You don't got to talk to these brotherhoods and sisterhoods of inverted beings who only want your consciousness. You don't got to do that. But the ones that do that, yeah, they get way more than what somebody could ever desire. And that's what people want for some strange reason. And that's called popping off to Raleigh money for some strange reason. Popping off is basically joining this and then climbing up here to where there is no God. There is no you, there is no consciousness, there is no higher vibration of yourself. No, you will always have a void that you need to fill. And if music is that void, it will never be fulfilled because they will always want more of what you cannot make nor create because they are handling your bars to you. And niggas will still bump it as if they're the ones saying it. But what being has given you the gifts that you thought you made up or wrote in the booth? Stop with the bullshit, man. Like, look at this shit. People love on ancient bloodlines, hybrid entities, hermeticism, as above, so below, visual pathway. That's why the beings who support this, they're born into seeing what they worship because they're under the exact same spell. They're looking for that light, so that's why they're like moths to a flame. Or do you see past the symbolism, or do you not know that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit within you? Enlightenment means light in the mind. That's why many people can't carry enlightenment in their mind because you don't question yourself and what you thought you knew. The Masonic hierarchy, European Union, New World Order, Blue Lodge Masonry, Scottish Rite, the Royal Ark, Grand Sovereign, Supreme Council of Grand Inspectors, the Order of Trapezoid, Ancient and Primitive Rites, Ordo Templi, the Palladium, there you go, the Umbrella, basically, the Nine Unknown Men, the Seven. And I don't think this is actually accurate as well because there are so many ancient families. Man, the pride of life, the desire for approval from the world, the lust of the eyes, the desire to have all that the world offers, the lust of the flesh, the desire to do all that the world does, and the world passes away in the lust of it, but the one doing the desire of Elohim remains forever. The three coordinates of Satan's triangle. Now, this person, because I'll put key points as well. This person is basically practicing being an unawakened host. So my key points as well for all the beings who don't know, like, because this person is basically they're getting their mind harvested on. So they don't even know why they typed this, but it's not really them because they put a laughing emoji because they wanted to make a joke out of what they thought they were getting away with. Like this being thought as if they did something or they checked something because they put a laughing emoji or they thought as if somebody was going to agree with them. Yeah, sorry. You're an unawakened host because you have an empty identity and you need a script to perform your ways out of loyalty for the beings that you idolize. You don't know why the script that you commented, nor the path that you follow or that you watch is in your face. But all you can do is magnetize what you can never be satisfied with. And you're always running away from yourself because you look for yourself in other people that can't even find themselves as well. You have secondhand consciousness. You borrow your thoughts from people that you worship because you never learned to think for yourself. That's the sad part. You borrow your thoughts. And the thing is, if you're Vaughn, that's sad. If you're not, that's even more sad because you're doing this with no license. You didn't even go to the DMV to get yourself certified to even drive on somebody else's cock or somebody else's meat or clitoris because she's a woman. So whatever she has, you don't have a license for that. And you're willingly doing it for free. They're not even paying you to do it, and you're just wanting to do it. That's sad. That's very, very, very sad. The next one, you are a program defender. So you protect the very harvesting parasitic system that is harvesting your energy, and you think as if you belong in your own enslavement. You defend your enslavement because you belong there. It's been there your whole entire life, so why would you want to fight against it? That's like, man, I don't even know what that's like, bro. Because I can't comprehend that shit. I just can't comprehend sitting here supporting my own oppression. Like, that's just fucking dumb. That's like me praying to God. What the fuck am I praying to my oppressor for? You're not coming to save me. You're not coming to answer my goddamn prayer. That's like me accepting Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. Why? Why would I accept you as my Savior, Satan? That's fucking stupid. And yet, you idolize people that still look up to Satan and calling it God, or they're thanking God in their videos or even in their music. How slow is humanity? The next one, you have a synthetic mind. That means that your thoughts were never born from authenticity or transparency, but they are combined together from the scripts of those that control your perception. That's sad as fuck. I don't want to go further into that because that's just self-explanatory. And also, lastly, you are an inverted admirer. So you glorify puppets on stage and you never realize that the power moves they make in the shadows is why they're pulling the strings on the people that you look up to. You admire beings that are on the string right now. They can't even tell you their own truth nor their creativity anymore because they don't have it. They never had it. They use spirituality as a crutch to get them ahead and by in life, and you fell for it. That's what typical Luciferians do. They can't make these videos every single day. They can't give you authenticity every single day. They have to either pay for it or scam you in their academies. And they still won't teach you real shit. It's just all mundane. It's all basic. It's all surface level. And that's considered genius. So be it. Genius is basically defined by the fools that think as if certain wordplay or linguistic knowing is intelligence. It's just like, I mean, even intelligence will call itself foolish. So how can you sit here and be admired by how intelligent a fool is being the entire time? And if anybody else wants to support this grown ass woman, excuse me, playing masculine, by all means be my guest. But the ones who see through this, you realize that the internet is not a real fucking place. And honestly, shout out to the forensic analysis too, the skull and gate analysis, all the beings who do skull and gate for me and all that. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. This is really, honestly, at this point, skull and gate on Twitter, because the others, well, the other forensics people I had, they went off the map and shit. But skull and gate, always been there. I appreciate you, Ian, and thank you for all that you do. Because these people right here are just, you just gotta laugh at this shit, man. It's like, be yourself. Grown ass woman, grown ass man. Playing house. Man thought bro was a real nigga teaching. Hey, what is a real nigga teaching? Also explains why Cud couldn't grow any facial hair. I wonder how many testosterone pills Cud was taking. Yeah, I can't be the only one seeing this shit, man. Overall, if anybody else has anything to say, or if you want to, basically, if you say anything else about this video, it goes to show that you're proving my point once again. In order to be popping off, you got to basically be buck broken. And you all enjoy that. And you can't make this shit up. What is her gem? And the thing is, ask yourself this question. Why can't you teach gematria? It's not that hard. You can learn this shit in 3 days. Really, one day, honestly. I'll say 2 days is grace, but three realistically. And if you can't learn in that span of time, something's not right. And it will take time. I'm not saying that you got to do it in 3 days or whatever. It does take time. Not everybody will get it in the first week, first month, or even a year. But if you can get it very fast, it's not that hard to figure out what to. And I taught you how to do it. Put the word in and figure out the alignment. Don't just put some bullshit down. Like, no, really ask yourself their story times, their videos, their music, what they said in reels or whatever. You had to do so much research to where everything that you're putting down makes sense. So that's exactly why I can't sit here and lie to you at all whatsoever. I mean, sellout. Where's the other ones at? Trans agenda, dark shadow, I'm wide awake, DNA awakening, all in her hair, rumors, eugenicist, she is hidden, gender ideology, get rich off of evil, feminine woman, secret agent man, psh, famous woman, Solomonati, you can't win, avoid contract, let go of my ego, broken nobody. Lucifer Deceiver, it's possible. Mainstream media, contradiction. Contra contradiction, and niggas still can't comprehend that I'm neither right nor wrong. But I wonder what's possible about this view that people are not able to see till it's too late. Have a great Nirvana Divine Reflection.